Hello and welcome back to Timberborn. This is episode 12 of our playthrough on the Dead Lands map. We're playing on hard mode and we're playing as the Ironteeth faction. So, let's talk about what we're going to do today. I had great feedback on Cliff City, so we're going to give Cliff City the go-ahead. We're definitely going to do that, so I can start to unpause some of this. We're going with the braziers / shrubs on the back because, as I was pointed out, I won't be able to irrigate these, so we're not going to go with that. So let's just get rid of them. I have had further thoughts about over here, so we're definitely doing this. What I've thought about this is, I really want to make this as stupid as possible. So what I'm thinking is we come out, all the way out, as far as we can. We're going to get rid of all this. We're going to get rid of all this, don't worry. We're going to come out as far as possible. Then we're going to double back. And we're not going to double back with one of these because I don't think I'll be able to fit 3 layers of these. We're going to double back with like a chute back. And then we're going to stick another layer of water wheels down the bottom. Just to generate a ridiculous amount of power. And just to make it look really stupid. So that's one of my ideas. And we're also going to come down here and cap this as well. So let me put that in straight away. NYC had a great idea that I could just back these in over here with dirt, backfill this with dirt again and pretend that this was something I wanted to do all along, and I actually do quite like that idea. Can I? Yeah, if I just take that off, I can... If I just take that off, I can then come and build this. So we want to... What do we want here? We want a Badwater discharge. And I want the Badwater discharge in place before I start, like, tunneling and stuff, because otherwise it's just going to end badly. We probably, however, could start to put the dynamite in down here. So, we're going to get to this. This is going to be a long-term goal, because water security is still a thing. Food is still a thing. There are still lots of things that are things. I know that should be obvious that there's things that are things. But what's paused there? Nothing's paused there. Okay. So I would like to maybe try and get this done today. We probably also want to obviously finish this, but they are slowly doing that, aren't they? Just the underground. And I will put some overground tubes in for you, Croc, so you can see the lights go by. It does take different aesthetics for different people. Phelan also had some great ideas over here that we could put, rather than have these, I could have oil presses. I'm not going to change it. I have thought upon the subject. And we're going to leave as is. I did really like the idea, but I also think the efficiency of the warehouses there is good. Well, let's speed this up. This is silly. So what I'm going to do, I think I might backfill this. Because I think that's enough fermenters. So what I was thinking... Because there's... we do need... we could do with... we could do... I'm just going to leave that like that. We could do with more food factories at some point. So I am just going to leave that like that. For now. It's not urgent. It's not killing anybody. It's fine. But what I want to do... is I want to think about our storage down here. A large warehouse, that's fine. We have loads of science. And what we are going to do, we are going to just come in and we are going to just make sure we have food storage. So, might not go too hard on the berries. Kohlrabi we don't really need. Let's have this for processed food, so... Soybeans, fermented mush. Well, we don't really have the mushrooms. I'm just going to future-proof this. And eggplant rations. And we will probably double layer this at some point. Or maybe even put a tubeway station in. I'm not sure. And that is going to be a pain in the ass. So we will come and put some dirt here so we can get round. Oh, that's ugly as sin. And I will figure out a tubeway connection. Maybe we'll put a tubeway connection in at this end. We'll like burrow down. More burrowing down. And then we'll just run a path along here. They're building this very quickly. They're not giving them other jobs to do. You'll notice that I am, if I'm slightly delirious, I am currently working night shift, so I've just woken up. Woken up and got straight into the beavers. Because I know a lot of you love beaver-based puns. And we're going to have the primary storage over there, aren't we? So I think this is fine. I did put... there's no reason not to have canola seed storage here. What's that for? Badwater, and that's for canola oil, fine. This is all fine. Oh, you've done that as well. No, they can't reach that. Fine. Will they be able to... Or do I need to blast down quite... I think I need to blast down quite far, don't I? Have we got... Oh, we got extractor, we got dynamite. Just build a triple. How are they getting on over here? They're still not... What are they waiting for? Metal... Okay, a metal block is a rate limiting factor. What is paused there? Oh, you can pause paths, can't you? We do need to do a bit of work over here to get the to get this in properly. Can you genuinely not build that? It's too far from the district centre. Boop, boop. So what we do need to do is we need to figure out how we're going to get transport over here. So Tubeway system connects into there, so that's fine. So we probably will come and do some sort of horrendous abomination over here with tubeways. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to delete stuff yet. So mark resources for demolition. So I think I kind of want my tubeways here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 of those in. Put 2 of those in. Now, we can't blast down too far, otherwise this will screw everything up. Can you genuinely not be built? Too far from a district centre. Oh, I remember now. Are you necessary? That is quite a used thoroughfare, isn't it? Are you necessary? Well, we're going to be building houses, so goodbye house. I should have actually pointed out that if we're doing my triple layered thing again, which we did last time, we're probably going to need that there. Let's just bring it all down to the same layer at the same time. So 2 there and that one there. And let's get these built. I definitely did not mean to build this as like priority. Right, so how are you getting on down here? That's connected, but they are still doing a mammoth running job coming around here. Putting all of this in, so that's going to be fine. That's just going to take them how long it's going to take them because we don't have enough metal production. Is there anything I could do to alleviate that? I can do this. I did put in a reasonable amount of metal production. I hope I didn't have the mic pause there as well while I was talking, so that's going to be awkward if I did. A lot of storage for food, so how many soybeans are we fermenting? I mean, do we even have that many? We really don't have that many soybeans. So it's probably also time to think about sorting this area out. Or even this area. This could be a new farming area. We're not left with amazing farm potential area on this map. I mean, I know it's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. So, detonate. 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 So that's all the same layer. And I've gone a bit too hard with this. So, delete that. Detonate that even. And we're also going to come and put more dirt back in. There. Are they having fun doing this? I don't think they're hating it. How much dynamite do we have? We do have an alright amount. Rate limiting factory of Badwater though, so what can we do? We can come and put some Badwater pumps in. I just think it just makes sense to get them in here. We have so many extra beavers. What is going on? Let's not let this run away, because I am concerned about water. We have entered the temperate cycle, and I don't want things to get stupid. Deep Badwater pump, so 1, 2. That's fine. But let's put in a population counter, because I don't want this to get absolutely ridiculous. Population counter can come over there. Build that for me straight away. Total population. Less than, should we say less than 100? It turns that on, and then we can automate all of these to the population counter once it is built. Because I don't want beavers, I don't want us getting stupid with beavers. Nope, I want that the other way around. Greater than. That's, I don't know. Anyway, that'll sort itself out. Because we almost did pump this reservoir dry last time. Which, you know, is a massive concern to me. Why did I put a 2 there? That does not need to be a 2. That definitely does not need to be a 2. And what I think we're going to do, we're going to take out... I really wish we had hedges. You know, there's probably a mod for it, but like, whatever. Okay. Fine. Where is the brazier? There we go, brazier. Boop, boop, boop. Detonates. So then what we're going to do is we're going to put in the tubeway station for the bottom layer is going to go there. Now we have a bad tide approaching. We know our bad tide defenses work. I'm not too concerned. I am a little bit upset about the amount of water we have. This hasn't built up yet. Maybe we do have a problem with the pumping in the temperate cycle. Maybe I need to hardcore add some extra pumps. I mean, I think it's going to be fine. So that's set to 12. Maybe we reduce that to 6 hours. I mean, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Tubeway station there. Can you build this for me, please? Friends. Friendos. I haven't come far enough back with this. Because we're going to have... Have I? What haven't I done? Have I not done this right? Done it right there. I've done it right. Okay, so I haven't done it right there. So we do need more... Do need some dynamite here. And... Arguably... Okay, yeah, we do need it there. So... Also pull these trees out as priority, please, guys. We have a house down here already. So we're going to put in the multi-layer tubeway attachment system. And what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to knock that down a layer or two. So we're going to knock that down 2 layers. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. Build my pretties. How is this getting on? Oh, it's connected. Love that. It still sort of give us access for this scrap over here, and I do want to come over here and do some fancy shenanigans over here with this stuff as well. I mean, we've got a long way to go to conquering this map. Probably because the first couple of episodes were just me trying not to die. Please tell me they can build that now. Do we have the gears? We have the gears. Almost. No, we don't. We kind of have the gears. Kind of have the gears. I also need to stop putting off situating a new farm. Like, down here is ideal, but this makes it non-ideal. What did I do under here? So this is... The water can get down to here. So what I think I need to do is, I know we got a bad tide, we're not doing it during the bad tide, is I just need to force it out this way and block this back up. And then I think we could have a farm down here, and I think it'd work fine, because I think we could put even... Yeah, I could even, like, tubeway map it. I mean, it's going to be a horrendous route, but we can do that. So, detonate, detonate. You can... Oh, have I done this wrong? No, I'm not going to be able to put... Can't put dirt there. Right. That's coming out. Why am I like this? Put that there. That tide started. I'm that confident that our defense haven't even really checked. Let's just have a little look anyway. Sometimes the water tap doesn't work, so that's fine. This is fine. This is also fine. This is leaking out here. Lovely. Got it. So, this is where the tubeway station is going to go. So this can come out. So, like that, like that. And then what I need to do, again, is put more dirt back in. Because I'm a silly sausage. No, I don't. That does not need to be dirt. That needs to be platforms. Otherwise, we won't be able to get out from the tubeway station that's down there. That's what's going on. I know you can't be got to yet. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Build, build, build. This is slowing me down. Build that. And also, food, we need another oil press it would appear because we don't have enough. Pop one there, that'll do for now. And I've just asked them to do loads of big jobs. So it's a 19-day drought, not drought, bad tide. We have a reasonable amount of water storage. I am concerned about water storage. Now, usually I would have a massive reservoir by this point, and I don't. I've got like a mini reservoir and lots of other... Considering the water pressure on this map is very good, I feel like I'm not doing it a good service. I would like to get this powered as well, because I feel like that just adds a little bit more water. It just makes, you know, the vision of the map. But I don't really have a good way to power it. I mean, these only require 200, don't they? and I could run a power shaft over here. It's allowed to look industrial. I need to remember that the Ironteeth are allowed to look industrial. Not everything has to be like cutesy. So that's then going to allow me to run that along there. I also did screw this up. So that needs to go back in there, pop that up there, and then we can go in with a 2. Oh, you're joking me. This is why you don't come and do a project on like 2 hours sleep. I sleep very badly when I work night shifts. That's good. We're pumping more bad water. I mean, we've gone the other way now. We have so much water pumping going on. And we are producing a lot of resource for my big projects, and that's fine. I've asked them to. I really want to get this done. Build my pretties. Build. I know you can do it. You want to come over here and do it? Lovely. I'll build that one. Now I'll build that one. Boom. That one. They started to put stuff in this. They put some of the explosives in that. Why they would pick the explosives when there's much better options, I do not know. But that's fine. So that can be detonated now. So, upsy daisy. It's fine. And you're still not building that one, because I didn't tell you to. Okay. That's fine. So now we should be able to run a path all along here. All along there. And then that will connect it to the district centre. Oh, okay, I haven't put that in there. That's fine. So that will then hopefully connect to the district centre. And then I also do need to come in and so we need to think about how we want to do this, because I need to put one of my valves in again. So I'm guessing the best way is to just do this while we can. Put the valve in there. So the valve goes in there, like so, and then into that. Yeah, okay. And then they can access that. Nice and easy. The reason I'm going to run more Tubeway over this way is because I fully intend to come over here and put a farm over here, so it's probably a waste, but that's fine. I know you can't access any of you people. They are so getting stuck, aren't they? They are so going to get stuck. So, what else have we got going on? Before I just completely tunnel vision this project. We have this over here. They're slowly building that. This is a stretch goal. Lovely project. No, I do want to. Don't know how feasible this is. I'm guessing I'm going to have to tunnel. So if I come over here with this, and pop a tunnel down. Yeah, so let's let them do that. And then what we'll do is we'll stick a tubeway station at the end here. Might have to dig it into the cliff a little bit more. We probably will actually have to dig it into the cliff a bit more because of the way I've done this. So, tunnel. That is acceptable. That's fine. Do we have a bit more Badwater stored now? We don't have a lot of dynamite. Probably because I only have one explosive factory running, and probably should give them, you know, some time to actually do stuff. No. Maybe if I put this as like, are they still putting dynamite? They are still putting dynamite into this. Super low priority, please, guys. You can work on it. I just don't need you to work on it. And then what we're going to do, we're going to have the path run around here like that. I'm going to get rid of that horrendous thing. I mean, we could even actually start to plant some of this, maybe. Maybe. You genuinely can't reach those trees, can you? Okay. It's going to be fine. It's just... Can I just pull all of this out now? Pull that out. Pull that out. Get rid of it. So that's not gonna... That's just going to stay there like that. I can live with that. That's going to go like that. Like that. Oh, maybe I can't live with that. If that... I can't put a block in there. No, I could put a platform in there. Is that cheating? Can I get away with that? Or would you rather see me go do like that? No, because I still can't connect. Okay, there is a flaw in my plan. So I think it's just going to have to be necessary evil. And we're going to put a platform in. And then we will connect all of this up. No, guys. You know when I tell you I want something done? You're supposed to do it. Look at them flying around. There you go. There's the beavers flying around in the tubes, Croc. You can see them. They're lovely. They're into loving life. Right, so more ideas, more ideas. I kind of want to turn this into something. This is a very good. Let's get the water on. I like to see the water. Show me the water. I don't know why it's not showing me the water. But anyway, over here, I feel like it's a very good source of reservoir material. We have to come up with a Badwater solution, and we have to get over it as well. But I think we conquer the left side of the map first, and then I go see what the hell's going on over this side. So, I kind of want to dam this. What's in there? Badwater. We're just going to cap that. I don't care. We're going to dam that. We're going to cap that. There's Badwater drains there as well. This map really is nasty, isn't it? Right. And then maybe we could run like a cap there, and we can just have a massive reservoir here. That's my plan. That's the next ambition. So we'll probably come over to it from this way, but I do need to get tubeways in as well. I feel like that's going to be a massive project. Ah, excellent. So. Where's the beaver grill? Pop that there. And then what we do is we're going to pop in a tubeway station. Which will then connect to everything else. So hopefully you can see the vision coming to life. We have enough dirt. Build this for me, guys. I want some progress and I want a project done this episode so we can say, look, we did something that's really nice. I probably shouldn't have built this first. Because they can't reach it. But look at them all flying out of there. That's really cool. How much metal do we have? Probably not enough. Metal, metal, metal. So what's the rate limiting factor? Scrap. We are almost out of scrap. Luckily, it's almost as if I had some foresight, which doesn't happen very often, but here we are. Yeah, let's get some of the boys in. And you guessed it. Storage. Doesn't really fit. I guess I could put one. Let's just put a couple of little storages in. Let's just copy buildings. That'll do for now. Have we actually got a big scrap storage up in it? Scrap storage is over here, isn't it? Do we have scrap storage? We do have scrap storage. Set to obtain. That should speed stuff up a little bit. So you should be set to supply as well, and you should be set to obtain, so we don't have the beavers running around everywhere. You're slowly being built. You require... Oh, it's only scrap metal you require. Do I really have this few builder beavers? Let's just slow this down. Let's just slow this down. Let's get this stuff prioritized first. Let's get prioritization underway. So, where are we at? Logs we're fine. Planks we're fine. Gears we're fine. I do need to start to actually think about the storages. So, because we are not going to stay at this level of industrial production forever. We're going to pop these here, up this. And I guess we just run some platforms down the middle. And then what I do is I'm going to come up with a solution down here. I'm not sure what that solution is. Yeah, this could be a really weird solution, but I think what we go do is we go with a multi-layered approach. So what I do is I'm going to run... Will that let me put that there? Will let me put that there. Excellent. So what we're going to do is we're just going to come in with a normal platform here. And that just is going to just allow us to run everything through there. That there like that. There's no stress. I mean, is it silly? Yes. Does it work? It's fine. So that's just going to up all of our storages. Where we should be able to increase what we're producing industrially. That's good. I do want to move some of this from over here. You should be probably set to supply goods to other warehouses. You should probably be turned on. They're collecting their scrap. I'm guessing there's no more scrap up here anymore, so I'm going to... I mean, there is a little bit. We'll leave them there doing that for now. How is this getting on? I feel like we've stalled. What are we stalling on? Is it number of beavers? I need to have these set to a depth sensor / resource counter, don't I? So, do we have a water resource counter? We do have a water resource counter. So, what I need to do is I need to get an ore sensor. Relay. Build it for me. So, ore. Depth sensor less than 0. So we're going to do that. Or I promised I was going to come and rename these before the episode, and I didn't. I am a bad person again. And what are you? Your relay for? I would like you to build relay 4 though, please, guys. Relay 4 is the one I want. Pause them. Pause that. I want you to come in and build this for me. Yeah, why not just build all that? Once I know that's in, I'll feel safer. So now that's an ore setting. Oh wait, no, I don't want an ore, do I? I want a... And? On if both inputs are on. On if one input is on. One input is on. That's right. So the depth sensor is... Oh. Why are they not... Why are you off? On if one input is on. Oh, if only one input's on. I see. So, because we've gone over our threshold of water, which is over here. Ta-da. That should work. Let's give that some time. Have I done this wrong? What's pass-through? On if input is on. On if input is off. Oh my... How do I not get this? On if any put. Both inputs are on. So do I want... Oh, watching me struggle with automation must be very challenging. Let's put that in. Why are we struggling with this, guys? Just, you can come and build the dirt. I know we got the equipment. I know we got the bits for the dirt. Sorry for the keeping muting the mic. I am struggling for my life here. It's really weird as well because where I work, like the expectation is that when you're sick, like if you're on shift, the expectation is that it's like, no, you should definitely not be calling in sick when you're on shift because that will leave your colleagues struggling. Bit of a weird one, but okay. I do actually have builder beavers, don't I? Like, what are they all doing? What are you doing, Bobby? You in there? Some of them are putting stuff in there. So they are doing this. They are doing this. Do we? Do I turn this into farmable land? Do I just go screw these trees here in particular? And maybe if I put that there, they can reach it. Because I could turn this into some nice farming area. I know we're not making use of this farming area or this farming area. And I keep promising to do something about this farming area. But, you know, I kind of get distracted by shiny, shiny, shiny. You can't even build that yet. Okay. And we'll be able to delete that. Well, we'll be able to delete a lot soon. And then I'll be able to start to rework this area. Oh, I kicked him out at night. That's very rude of me. I do want to maybe extend this all the way over here. All the way around here. Wait. Wait. Are you working now? I realise we... Population greater than 100. Less than 100. I mean, it is actually at 100. Less than or. So we can turn them on. Okay, that's fine. I believe in you guys. Why are you paused? What's paused? Oh, the rooftop terrace is paused. The rooftop terrace should be paused. This one will be unpaused. I mean, I could turn this into like a farm area, or I could turn it into like a cool hangout. You know what I mean? Like campfires, dance halls. They have dance halls. They have exercise plazas. I mean, it keeps it all near their house, doesn't it? Oh, look at that aspect. Why are we not on like super fast mode? Well, we've been like that for ages, have we? I just don't have enough build. See, look, this is the problem. Look, how many builder beavers I have there, and I'm not doing anything with them. So I have far too many builders huts for them. What you can actually do with, because it doesn't matter. Because there, we'll pause. Are we running out of water now? We're running out of water now because I paused this. So they're all dry, so we are not actually pumping anything. Because apparently, well, so I want this to be a knot sensor, don't I? So you want to be... knots. Oh no. And on if both inputs are on. Oh, I do just want an and, don't I? That's fine. I was being very silly. Yeah, on if both inputs are on. Fine. Okay. No, they are doing this now. I don't know how they did that. But that's fine. That's all fine. Connect me to the rest of the grids. And I would like all of this built, please. Because I've got 10 minutes left and I promised a project will be completed. And this is not currently completed. Did I really not? Okay, I did. Giving them a little bit of impetus is better. So then they can do that from both sides. That could be built. I mean, they've already started building that. So yeah, would you rather see a little bit of a farm up here, or do you reckon we should turn this into like Beaver Party Central? Please tell me you can actually reach all of that now. You can. Okay, that's good. So yeah, I think we're not doing too badly. Bit of a weird episode. I apologise for the weirdness of it. Have we still not built these platforms in here? But what have we achieved while they still slave around? We put in where we started to put this in. That's fine. That's good. That's happening. We've expanded our storage. Well, we haven't built it yet, but we've expanded what's going to happen to our storage. We've started to do this, which is more expanded storage. We've started to pop in another Tubeway connection system, which is going to be good for that. We talked about how I want to double back on this. Let me know. I think it's going to be easier to do it with platforms. And like Laura says, it's more of the Ironteeth aesthetic. So I think we are going to look at that and do that. And I would like to get some weird double back going on it. It's not going to be perfect, and it'll probably look very silly, but I think that's what we're going to go for. Now, I just need you guys to come and finish this. Ah, so we are actually now connected to... What do you mean you're not connected? Oh. Oh, they need to build that platform. Okay. So we are actually now connected. So we have extra storage. So I'm going to... Goodbye, row house. Goodbye, row house. Goodbye, barrack. And I won't delete the last barrack. Just yet. Just yet. We have so much. I'm so pleased with this. I mean, once that's in... I mean, I kind of want you guys to stop just walking through here. Oh, have I stranded them? No, I haven't stranded them. Fine. They can... What, they can actually go and do it. That's very weird. I want this to just exist on its own. I don't want anybody running around and doing stuff. So that's fine. Come on. Can't be that difficult to come and build this. There we go, that's in. So now they can come and build all of this. That's been built. Unpause that. We have a completed, well, almost. Once they get these in. Cliffside living house. Living complex. How does that work? Get rid of that. I'm going to come and sort all of this out. We probably will continue this round here. I've already put an extra connector in down there, so that's good. And we're slowly working on this. That has been high prioritised. That'll just take them as long as it takes them to build that, which I can live with. But they can get upstairs. They can come and use the rooftop terraces. I think we probably will put a central sort of like entertainment district up here. Probably a nice use of that. Getting the scrap metal from down here. So, a bit of a strange one, but thank you for watching. And am I that concerned about temperate cycle pumping? Maybe I am. Sorry, I've gone off on a tangent again. Build, and I will relay 1. So that's hopefully going to, in the temperate cycle, we're going to be getting a little bit more water out of here. In theory. I do just have to be careful when I do this, because obviously we do need to be mindful of the water coming down here, so that's fine. But look at this, isn't this cool? I really like this. One of my better ideas. So this has been Timberborn. If you enjoyed this, please hit like and subscribe. Yeah. And I did want to just do a quick chat. I'm going to set up a Discord. I mean, if you're not interested in hearing about my plans, cut off at this point. I am going to set up a Discord, and I'm going to do a Patreon, but it's not going to be a paid Patreon. It's going to have free tier. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do challenge mode playthroughs that I don't think would have a wide appeal on YouTube. So if you want to watch me do really weird stuff, I think our first one is going to be using only beaver power. And I'm going to do it as the folktale, so I have to use the really small beaver wheels. Only beaver power, and I'm also going to set it so that we can only use carrots. So I have to have massive fields, massive power plants to sustain the beaver population. So I think that's going to be really interesting. I'm not sure when that's going to come. It'll come soon. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.